in area schools, Sam Rockford is reaching for excellence by demanding excellence in everyone else.
The seniors have graduated and left the building, and Sam Rockford has taken over as president of the student body at North Kansas City High School.
You know the Van Halen song, Right Now? We thought about just having that as our theme, right now.
Accomplishing things right now is Sam's theme of life. Right now, he is determined to advance the cause of quality education everywhere he can.
And I think just students need to just get rid of that apathetic attitude and really strive for something.
With that attitude, Sam became the spokesperson for millions of American high school students. The National High School Principals Association asked Sam to tell the country what teenagers want from schools, parents, and politicians. At a televised news conference recently in Washington, D.C., Sam presented the results of a comprehensive survey of student opinion called Voices from the Classroom.
There's a very clear message in Voices from the Classroom. Parents get more involved, and politicians get more in touch. Politicians need to get more serious. They need to look at what the students are saying and then take some action, not just from the so-called experts.
A talented athlete, Sam has set aside sports for now to concentrate on academics. He's a state medalist in debate, and his coach says that served Sam well when he faced the reporters in Washington to present Voices from the Classroom.
Sam gave me a call that Sunday and said, "Mr. Jackson, you wouldn't believe, they gave me a speech to read." And he said, "I'm sorry, I can't do it. You've given me the facts. I'll prepare my own." And he did.
Sam told me that endorsing the call for more parental involvement in education was easy for him. His own parents are thoroughly involved in everything he and his brother and sister do.
I've had a lot of students come up to me and say, wow, I wish my mom, would help me like that. The grades would be a lot better.
Sam says he's already laying the groundwork to make the young people at North Kansas City High leaders in education instead of just passive consumers. His student council has set up a new student relations committee to encourage other kids to get more involved in school and more enthusiastic about their own education. Now, for the second night in a row, angry parents face the superintendent of the Kansas City, Missouri School District.
They're angry over a proposed change at the D.A. Holmes Elementary School. The school board has suggested the school change its format to international studies with an Asian theme. But the parents, want an African studies theme similar to J.S. Chick Elementary School. The school board has public hearings set for June 8th, but these parents wanted to have an early say tonight with the superintendent himself.
We as parents want to make sure that what we want is recognized now, so that when it does become public forum, they will know where we stand on the issues.
The parents had another gripe tonight for Dr. Marks. The school's current principal, Eddie Lane, isn't officially assigned to return next year, and the parents want to know why he might not come back as principal. They say Lane serves as a strong male role model for their children.
Several local school districts and communities had important issues on the ballot today. Voters in the Hickman Mill School District finally said yes to a property tax increase. 2 previous tax requests had failed in the last 12 months. The Grandview School District asked voters for permission to transfer property tax dollars from one account to another, and voters overwhelmingly said yes to that. It involved no tax increase. And voters in the city of Belton have overwhelmingly rejected an increase in occupational license fees for businesses. Meanwhile, it's looking more and more like Democrat Bill Clinton and Republican George Bush will be the 2 survivors for the major parties on the road to the White House. Clinton clinched his party's nomination for president even before the California results are in tonight. He won in New Jersey, Ohio, Alabama, New Mexico, and Montana. Jerry Brown is putting up a fight in his home state of California for the Democrats. And President Bush has won all the Republican primaries today. Ross Perot was not on any ballot, but the uncommitted vote was strong in several states.
There is good reason to wonder tonight about the safety of the food you buy at your grocery store. A book released by the Kansas City Consumer Alliance singles out 24 area supermarkets that have been cited for health violations over the past 3 years. Everything from insects and rodents to spoiled food because refrigerators weren't working properly. Some stores are repeat offenders, but fines are small, and only 7 area inspectors handle 3,000 stores. The Alliance says it's up to the consumer to apply some pressure.
You might go up to the manager and ask to see the latest health report. That is supposed to be public information. If I can go to that's one of our recommendations, by the way, is that they post. That management post the latest health inspection report for the public to see, as well as the annual report.
If you'd like a copy of the Alliance's booklet detailing the stores they studied, just call this number, 483-1602. The group used health department reports from all across the metropolitan area.
While 1-year-old Ellen Enciso remains under 24-hour police guard at a Topeka hospital, her father is threatening to fight the officials who put her there. John Enciso, seen here with his family in an old videotape, told reporters that Ellen is hospitalized against the family wishes. The family is allowed to see Ellen. John Enciso says the issue has gone beyond the well-being of his child.
And our family, but I believe there's some strong issues of freedom of conscience, of religious liberty, of sanctity of the family circle. And
no officials are commenting on Ellen's current condition. The Encisos do not believe in conventional medicine and are looking for a lawyer to help them get their daughter back.
The American Civil Liberties Union says it will soon file 2 civil suits that might affect you. The first is against the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department's new parade policy. The policy says certain parade permits won't be issued unless the applicants pay for police protection. The ACLU says that's a violation of the First Amendment. A civil suit against the city of Gladstone concerns a city ordinance that says the only political signs allowed in yards are for candidates on the Gladstone ballot, and the ACLU says that is unconstitutional too. We still have a lot more for you coming up tonight at 10. Some bad check writers in Jackson County never hear from the prosecutor.
Elizabeth Taylor makes a passionate plea on Capitol Hill.
And some Kansas City flavor at the White House barbecue. Stay with us.
All of these children have one thing in common. All of them were unplanned pregnancies. Pregnancies that could have ended in abortion. But their parents toughed it out, listened to their hearts, and discovered along the way that sometimes the best things in life aren't planned. Life. What a beautiful choice.
Coors announces a unique way to brew beer. A way that captures the refreshing dry cold of the Rockies and locks it into new Coors Dry. Double chilled to ensure brewery fresh taste and a finish as clean as ice. This isn't just a better dry. This is a better beer. New double chilled Coors Dry. Try it and feel the chill.
Tomorrow morning on Sunrise, in our Best and Brightest segment, we'll feature an entire school. We'll tell you about Knott's Elementary tomorrow on Sunrise.
A simple comparison, the Ford F-150 versus the Chevy CK-1500. The Ford is #1 for the 15th year in a row. The Chevy, it took second for the 15th year in a row. What have these trucks done to improve for 92? Ford redesigned its exterior to make it more contemporary. The Chevy, no change. The Ford improved its dash to make instruments more accessible and give it a more comfortable interior. The Chevy, no change. Now, which one do you think will be #1 this year? Ask your local Ford dealer and prepare to be impressed.
And in our dream house, we'll have a workshop.
And a big family room.
And a heat pump we can really count on. Nothing but the best.
Must be true love.
Must be a Lennox.
Jack McIntosh and family have been serving Independence for over 44 years, doing quality work at a fair price.
Attaboy, Dave.
Call Myers Furnace Company and see quality Lennox products installed in your home.
Myers Furnace Company, the mark of quality.
Now get special savings on high-efficiency electric heat pumps.
No money, no justice, no hope. Bad check writers in Jackson County are leaving merchants frustrated. What's even more frustrating is that in many cases, the Jackson County prosecutor will do nothing about it. Larry Blunt reports.
Anyone who has ever written a check knows the aggravation that can come when merchants ask for all kinds of additional information, like your driver's license, your work phone, credit cards, and so on. But store manager Tom Bowen found out that sometimes not even all the right information is enough to protect him from getting a bad check. What's worse, he found that when he got this bad check written for about $34 in Jackson County, not even the law is enough to help him get the money that's owed to him.
They did send out a letter. Then I get back a checklist from the prosecutor stating that it would cost the taxpayers more money to execute an arrest warrant on this check than what it's worth. And the fact it is just under $50 in my business and most people's business, I think that's a considerable amount of money.
The reason for us not to go after the people under $50 has nothing to do with what it costs us. It has to do with everything, however. with our manpower situation. We just simply don't have the people. And if we had the people to do it, we'd go after every one of them. But when you only have 2 people to collect 10,000 checks, you got problems.
Prosecutor Albert Riederer says budget cuts left him with a small staff to handle all the bad checks. That's why they normally don't prosecute anything under $50.
Are these people basically out of luck?
Well, the merchants whose checks we can't collect for one reason or another always have the option of suing in the civil courts for triple the amount of the bad check.
But it costs them money to get a lawyer?
No question about that. I mean, it's not a pretty sight.
In Jackson County, the situation is a lot different than what you'll find in Clay, Wyandotte, or Johnson counties. There, if you write a bad check, the prosecutor will go after you regardless of how small the amount is for. Customers always know who to turn to if they have a complaint against a business owner. But what about the business owners in Jackson County? Many of them have no idea who to turn to if a check bounces there. Some of them have been left feeling pretty desperate. Larry Blunt, News Channel 4. No matter what county you live in, if you write a series of bad checks, the authorities say you will be prosecuted, and that includes Jackson County. Topping our World Digest, President Bush has decided to renew favorable trade status for China. That, despite complaints about the communist country's poor record on human rights. White House spokesman Marlon Fitzwater says Mr. Bush has told the Chinese their human rights record is insufficient. And voters in Denmark have rejected entry into a unified European community. The no vote could leave Denmark out of what would become the world's largest and richest market and could mean the other countries would have to draw up a new political and economic treaty. The annual congressional picnic on the White House lawn had a Kansas City flavor tonight. KC Masterpiece Barbecue and Grill catered the event hosted by the President and Mrs. Bush. Among the menu items, baby back ribs, smoked beef, and barbecue baked beans. Dr. Rich Davis and his family getting a slab and a half out there in front of the president. Not bad. That's quite a compliment, huh? Well, the food's great. Yeah, sure is. Makes me hungry. Coming up, Dan Henry will show us if there's any barbecue weather in our forecast. And next, why did Elizabeth Taylor make an appearance on Capitol Hill?
We're as concerned about the environment as you are. That's why we were the first oil company to build only double-hull tankers. And we're installing double-walled underground storage tanks. We're also recycling and using recycled products wherever possible. And we keep searching for fuels that are even kinder to the environment. And that's why Conoco isn't just another gasoline. On our planet, it's the hottest brand going.
We couldn't make the day any longer, or the distance between people any shorter. But at Cellular One, what we can do is give you the freedom to go where you want to go. Be where you want to be, without ever being out of touch with the people who are most important to you. That's why Cellular One is building a new cellular network across North America. Imagine never being out of touch with your life again. Imagine no limits. To reserve your Cellular One number, just call our number, 1-800-IMAGINE.
I've got a big appetite. But next to an elephant?
The St. Louis Zoo has 3,400 animals in it, and you wouldn't believe how much they eat.
Close to a ton of really nice fish a week.
Lots of bananas.
Boy, I really like bananas.
What a surprise. Call for your St. Louis tour brochure. 1-800-888-FUN-1. The St. Louis Zoo. Big food bills, yet it's free to you.
You should see the thick, succulent steaks they get.
Enhance the beauty of your home with a fine Oriental rug from the Jones Store Company. Many varieties now 20 to 50% off, exclusively at the Jones Store Company, Metcalf South.
Elizabeth Taylor was lobbying on Capitol Hill today.
Back again for a favorite cause of hers. She is urging a Senate panel to fully finance the Ryan White CARE Act to help the victims of AIDS. Wendy Rieger has the story from Washington, D.C.
Elizabeth Taylor, the movie star, has become one of the generals in the fight against AIDS. Today, she marshaled her forces and stormed Capitol Hill, demanding full funding for an AIDS package, funding that had been promised but never fully delivered.
When the President signed this bill as law, a yearly spending level of $875 million was authorized. But in 1992, the appropriation was a meager $275 million. That's just 1/3 of the total. This is simply not enough money to meet the rapidly growing needs this bill must address.
The Ryan White CARE Act was approved by Congress in 1990 as sort of a disaster relief package to help the cities most ravaged by the AIDS virus. When it was first passed, a handful of cities qualified. This year, 18 are on that list. Next year, there will be 24. But those fighting the battle say the problem is growing, but the funding isn't.
Simply put, the 18 disaster cities cannot afford to lose this fragile but critical care network because the federal government refuses to live up to its commitment.
The money from this bill is used to help clinics and hospices. It provides food services, medicine, and general support for people with AIDS. Money that makes life a little easier for those who are clinging to it. The Senate Labor Committee, chaired by Senator Ted Kennedy, was sympathetic, but can do little except air the problem and hope other lawmakers will be sympathetic as well when it's time to dole out the funding. In Washington, I'm Wendy Rieger for NBC News.
Dan's joined us for the weather now. Hold on for just a couple more days. Things will brighten up, and don't we need that?
Yes, we do. Need the sunshine, and we need the rain. And the showers are doing their very best to avoid Kansas City. Some areas to the south of us have picked up as much as 2 inches of rain down around the southeastern corner of Kansas, and 1-inch amount's been even closer to us, but nothing in KC but a sprinkle. 71 and 59 the extremes, 67 and 69 are the readings now. Humidity at 65%. However, there's a lot of moisture in the air, so we still get some rain. East breezes at 8. The pollen count today 57. We also have a falling barometer. Our sky is a bit dribbly at times, but very little dribble. Just a trace of precipitation here in KC. 1-inch amounts have been common down to the south, particularly south of Garnett. We have a little fog that's a good possibility tonight, along with the possibility of showers. It's still in the forecast, folks. Keep your fingers crossed. We can use the moisture. 59 degrees will be our low tonight. Let me show you those showers avoiding Kansas City at all costs. And you can see why the southeastern corner of Kansas picked up so much moisture. In fact, there was even a possibility of some small stream flooding down around Wichita. They issued a release from that, however, a little bit ago. 65. Mid-morning temperature tomorrow. The low that's causing all of this is going to scoot very slowly to the south of us, off to the east. And as it does so, it'll become a little closer to Kansas City, so we still have a 50-50 chance for some showers tomorrow. 67 degrees around noontime, and by evening we should reach our high of 70. Incidentally, a normal high now is 80 degrees for Kansas City as we enter a brand new month. I want to show you the temperatures around the 4 states. We see a lot of very pleasant temperatures for this time of evening, but not, generally speaking, quite as warm as normal. So the picture is one in which we are milking our cow the best we can, folks, to get a little bit of moisture here. Milking all those clouds, but nothing. Old Bessie's coming up dry for KC. Anyway, the forecast for Kansas City says that off and on showers are still in there, and some fog along with them. 59 degrees will be our low. Tomorrow, a cloudy day. Showers are about 50-50 likely. 70 will be our high. Tomorrow night, then clearing, and 62 degrees for the overnight low. Our 4-day outlook for KC says that there is a possibility again, and an even better one, on Friday for some moisture. But in between, we're going to see that sunshine everybody would like to see again for a change on Thursday. It does look like most of the weekend will be dry.
Sounds like if we get any milk from Bessie at all, it'll be curdled before we get any of that rain.
About right.
Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks.
You bet. Our video resumes are coming up next.
Right after tonight's For Your Information.
How do you make oceans of fun funner?
You make it wilder, like a jungle. Coconut Cove. You make a wave about 1,000 feet high. The monsoon
Buy one single-day passport, get one free with the Sprite can.
I heard you guys got a great deal on the 93 Ford Escort.
Not a deal, a whole new way of buying. 4 Escorts, one price, $10,499.
Not so fast. I want power steering, rear defrost, and a good stereo.
Still one price.
All right, I want air conditioning. And what if I want a hatchback or a sedan?
$10,499.
Right now, you can get any one of 4 new 93 Escorts, all well-equipped for only $10,499. No gimmicks, no hidden costs. See your Ford dealer today.
How about a wagon?
$10,499.
Just checking.
Mix 93 means variety, because Mix 93 plays the best mix of the 70s, 80s, and 90s, with your favorite songs by Michael Bolton, Phil Collins, Elton John, Gloria Estefan, Rod Stewart. For the best mix of the 70s, 80s, and 90s, turn on Mix 93. In Kansas City, Mix 93 means variety.
Act now and get no service charge checking. That's
Get a 0.5% discount on a loan with...
You're talking credit cards with no annual fee for the first year.
I got all that at Bank 4, plus interest on my checking. I'm a Value 4 customer. That means I get all this great stuff just for being a good customer. You bank at Bank 4? Bet you have what it takes to get Value 4, too. It's a heck of a deal.
Tonight on Video Resumes, we have 2 more Kansas Cityans who are ready to start working again.
Lots of talent here, so if you're an employer, grab a pencil and something to write on. We'll give you an important number right afterward.
Hi, my name's Marilyn Hill, and I'm looking for a career position in the field of communications and public affairs. Professionally, I have taught on the high school level for 6 years, been actively involved in promotional marketing and sales within the visitor industry on a management level for 8 years, and I'm currently involved in a very challenging exercise of earning my master's degree. If your business has a creative leadership opportunity, I encourage you to contact me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ken Garahan. I'm looking for employment in the accounting field. I have a bachelor's degree in business administration and more than 10 years experience in all areas of accounting, office management, and human resources management. I also have a working knowledge of Spanish and Japanese. I'm a hard worker and very dependable.
If you'd like more information on Marilyn or Ken in Japanese or otherwise, call Missouri Job Service at 889-3000. Wow, not bad talent. That's some unusual qualities.
That's very marketable these days.
Coming up, Hammer Time at Kemper.
And next, Frank, with the latest in sports, the Royals try and rebound against the White Sox. We'll be back.
Coming up later on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, it's a big show with big star Christian Slater.
You bet your life savers.
Big film critics Siskel and Ebert, and the music of Mr. Big. Then Late Night's going to be a monstrous hit.
Sigourney Weaver shows us a new game you can play with your mouth.
Jay and Dave tonight.
From the sexiest sarongs to the tiniest thongs, see the swimsuits that are sure to make this summer sizzle on the next Entertainment Tonight.
Tomorrow at 6:30 on News Channel 4.
It took lawyers over 100 years to get back to doing what Abraham Lincoln did long ago. Abraham Lincoln advertised for the same reason Hyatt Legal Services does today. To bring the law closer to people. You can talk with one of our lawyers for just $20. And for cases like divorce, wills, bankruptcy, and accidents, we tell you our fee up front. Hyatt Legal Services, a good idea that just keeps getting better. I'm Joel Hyatt, and you have my word on it.
If they go out more than you do, maybe you need to get out more. Come out to Starlight, where you can get 2 seats for only $12 to any one of these great shows. There's The Music Man, Peter Pan, Showboat, and Hello Dolly. Great seats are still available. Call 363-STAR for tickets. So come on, get out and enjoy the summer at Starlight.
Bring the Baron home tonight. Red Baron frozen pizza.
There's a new superstar in country music. The Grand Palace in Branson, Missouri. The most spectacular theater and production country fans have ever seen. Now, enjoy a 2-star performance at the Grand Palace, plus 2 show-packed days at Silver Dollar City with a century of country hits by 50 artists on 7 stages. Get the Grand Palace Silver Dollar City Combo. A $45 value, now just $35.
And to save an additional $2, get discount coupons at Sonic Drive-Ins.
Kevin McReynolds, a big hero out at the ball yard tonight.
Yeah, you know, and after every game, it seems they make a move. They made another move tonight. They picked up Rick Reed's contract from up in Omaha. They're going to bring him down. He's a pitcher. Kurt Young is gone. He's out of here, folks. But, you know, sometimes you eat the bear, sometimes the bear eats you. That's the way it goes in baseball. Let's go to the top of the first inning tonight out at the stadium. Mark Gubazar. What do they got to lose anyway? Mark Gubazar. I guess Frank Thomas hit into an inning-ending double play right there. Poor Frank Thomas, I'll tell you what, he's going to figure in here a few times, folks. Some great defense. Watch Wally Joyner at first base. Great, and he just tags the bag, and that's the end of that threat. Watch this. Brian McRae, folks. This is a routine single to right field, right? That's Dan Pasquat there. Picks up, throws in. All of a sudden, McRae accelerates, takes off. He goes into second base when Sash can't get him. That is a hustle double. Frank Thomas again, this time off Gubazar's glove. Curtis Wilkerson over to first. That is a double play. Now, you want to see some more good defense behind Gubazar? This is great. Brian McRae. All those over-the-shoulder drills during high school football practice pay off. Look at that catch. You'll see it again in slow motion. He makes the grab over the shoulder. Want to see more? Frank Thomas, folks, hits one to right field. Jim Eisenreich this time, and look, he almost misplays it, reaches up and makes the grab. Now, Thomas did get a sacrifice fly to give the White Sox the lead 1-0, but then, bottom of the eighth, Scott Radinsky in for Jack McDowell. Kevin McReynolds, goodbye. That is a two-run homer, and the Royals are up by a score of 2-1. Next batter, George Brett, hit on the outside of his right knee. Watch this reaction from Brett, and look at his face. Watch his face. Ow, that really hurt, folks. Brett had to leave the game at that point. There is no report on the knee. Remember, he does have a leg brace on that knee. Royals 2-6-0. Chicago 1-5-0. Gubazar is now 6-3. Radinsky to 2-2. Montgomery gets a save. Greg Jeffrey's hitting streak, however, was stopped at 18 games. American League tonight, Detroit and Milwaukee. Brewers and Tigers were tied. Scott Fletcher with the RBI. Milwaukee beats Detroit the final 5-4. Toronto at Minnesota. Score tie. John Olerud unties it, but it has been retied since that time. It is now 5-5. They are in the 10th. New York at Texas. Yanks should have gotten out of an inning with a double play, but ball ends up in the dugout. Ivan Gonzalez hit a two-run homer after that. Texas goes on to win by a final of 8-2. Boston, Oakland in the fourth. Baltimore, California in the second. Cleveland beats Seattle 4-3. National League, San Diego at Chicago this afternoon. Tied 2-2, bottom of the 13th. Mark Grace, 2 out, RBI single. Cubs win it by a final of 3-2 in extras. St. Louis at Cincinnati. Cards with the tying run at second and ninth. Watch Rob Dibble. He picks them off. Cincinnati wins it by a final of 2-1. L.A. at Pittsburgh. Stanley Cup fever at Three Rivers. This ends up in a hockey-like score. Pittsburgh beats Los Angeles tonight. The final 1-0, the Bucks. Philadelphia, Atlanta, check this out. Phil's John Kruk to left center. Dave Holland's going to try to score. Now watch home plate. He's going to actually elude the tag. He's going to touch the plate. You'll see it happen in slow motion, but the umpire misses it. What else is new? So Hollins is called out when the catcher comes over and tags him out. Look at this, and Atlanta beats Philadelphia 5-3. San Francisco, New York. Mets, Eddie Murray, grand slam, his 16th career grand slam. New York beats San Francisco 4-3. Montreal at Houston. Astros Steve Finley. Not one great catch, folks, up against the wall, but Finley comes back one inning later and makes another one. Houston shuts out Montreal by a final of 6-0. And Anthony Peeler's arraignment has been delayed until Thursday. We'll have complete coverage for it the day after tomorrow.
And for the Royals, the thrill of victory and the agony of Brett's knee.
How about that? Yeah, well, now the brace could have helped him. If they hit him on the brace, I think he'll be okay.
I don't know, his face pretty much set it off.
It's like it.
Thanks. Coming up next, we'll be back with more news, so stay with us.
On the next Maury Povich Show.
Mom, it's so hard for me to lose the weight when everybody's always making fun of me.
This 11-year-old will tell you being fat isn't funny. They tease her at school, they tease her at home, and it only makes her overeating worse.
I have tried everything possible for Rosie.
When food becomes a child's consuming passion.
Plus, they've been told to cover up or close up. We'll take a peek at the strip club with a dress code on the next Maury Povich Show.
Tomorrow at 3 on News Channel 4.
debate continues on wheat bread versus white bread.
Peanut butter and jelly on wheat. White. Wheat's nutritious. White's delicious.
Now on the table, Iron Kids bread. All the fiber, iron, and other important nutrients of standard whole wheat.
Nutritious.
But with the look and taste of white.
Delicious.
Iron Kids bread from Colonial. The bread moms and kids can agree on.
There's a school where words like honor, excellence, and tradition still mean something. Where young ladies and gentlemen are old-fashioned enough to have a code of dress, of behavior, of integrity. The standards are high and the work is hard. Students don't get off easy here, but they do get a rock-solid foundation for higher learning. Where is this remarkable school? Right here in Kansas City. And the only tuition required is a burning desire to learn. King Middle School, a Latin grammar magnet, call 842 KIDS.
And in our nightcap, Kansas Cityans rocking a Kemper to Hammer. Hammer and his entourage are out on his Too Legit to Quit tour. Two of the dancers, by the way, Richard Whitebear and Zestra Ponder, are from this area, and they were once part of the Marching Cobras drill team. I think they could teach Hammer a thing or two, don't you?
I love the Hammer. I have to say it.
That's our newscast. We have to say goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
The Tonight Show with Jay Leno and Late Night with David Letterman will be seen in their entirety following this special NBC News report.
Bill Clinton, a long haul, but now he has the magic number. George Bush, a sitting president who's not climbing in the polls. Bush and Clinton, Republican and Democrat, but now they face a new obstacle. Ross Perot, coming on strong.
I thought you would keep that in before we go to Marty and Brent's party. Will you give it to me? Can we put it back in your hair? No, I want Mommy to hold me. I see you watching your video.
How did you like that music? Did you ever realize songs help you to feel things? You take Lady in the Tramp, for example. Music helped bring them together.
Now,
here you are, the best spaghetti in the town.
It's doggy on there. Where's Courtney? Pig? Where's Courtney? Where's Courtney? Pig? Where's Courtney? Oh, come here, hon. Walk back this way. Where's Courtney? Where's Courtney? I thought we were playing peekaboo. Are you going to dance? Dancing. Think you're close enough? Dog, that's right. Dog. Oh, Courtney, that is nice.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, look at her.
Baby love. He's a cutie. Very nice.
Yeah, I remember this guy now.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Hi, what you doing with Smokey?
Just, I'm bored up here, guys.
Look.
Can we do something else, please?
What is she doing? What are you doing, you little crazy?
You funny. You funny.
Are you crazy? I see.
You funny girl. Do, 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 do.
What's that? What's that?
Mud. That's the red light. You guys are all weird. Look at you pointing these things at me. The extreme close up. Can I see that, please? Can I please see that?
Hi. Courtney, where's your nose?
Where's your nose, Court?
Where's your nose?
Where's your nose? Where's your nose? Oh, so shy now. I'll dance a little.
Dad. Well, then you better go find him.
I'm sure it's these movies, guys. Later.
Where is Dad? There him is. Serious, you're so sad. Courtney? What, but you gotta talk to him?
Where's Marky, Courtney?
Oh, please, you're pretty.
There's Mommy.
There's Christmas tree. Show Mommy what Daddy taught you. Kissy bye-bye?
Courtney.
Show Mommy kissy. Oh, something in your mouth.
Courtney, do this.
What about if you're going to kiss someone bye-bye?
Courtney.
Courtney, I was hoping you'd dance to your video. Will you dance for Mommy? What in the world is that? Alright. Maybe you could get a little farther away from the TV. I thought you could dance for Mommy for her birthday present. Can you? Oh, singing. Yeah. Can you dance for Mommy? Courtney Jo. You? How old is Courtney? How old are you? Kiss, bye-bye. Can you blow a kiss? Oh. Courtney, can you blow Mommy a kiss? Blow a kiss. Courtney Jo, can you blow a kiss? Tito? Were you tired? Courtney, let Mommy see you. How come you bite the bunny? How come you bite the bunny?
How come?
Courtney, can you make the bunny dance? That's very cute. You got some of the bunny's fuzz on you. It's nice dancing.
What are you saying, Courtney? Here's a big present for Courtney. Grandpa. Grandma. Pretty neato. Oh, Courtney!
Nice. Look, Grandpa. Grandpa Duncan gave you. That's nice.
What it is. Oh, boy. Yeah, hold on. There's a seat to it. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, some assembly required.
No.
Dance? Can you dance? Hi. Can you dance? So big. Watching a video, but I think you're so tired. Oh, but you're gonna dance a little? You're cute to mommy. Oh, dancing while I suck my thumb. Do you think it's time for nighties? Do you think it's time for some nighty nights? I think. Yeah? You're gonna sing now and dance? Nice dancing. Whoa! It is now Christmas Eve. We just got back from church. This is our driveway for what that's worth. Now, soon we're going to open some presents. Courtney's first present.
Oh, boy, what's in here? What's in here, Courtney? Oh, what's in here? Oh, oh, boy, look. Look.
What's that?
Oh, boy.
Nice toy.
Oh. Courtney, here. The box. I love the box.
Oh, boy. Look. This is about Beauty and the Beast. You can take it into Bessie.
Oh, man.
Nice enough.
Courtney.
Oh, yeah, sing. Be our guest, be our guest.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that is a nice book. But I love that box. This one's from Courtney. This one's for Daddy, though.
Uh-oh, it's just a picture with somebody in it? Uh-oh. Oh, boy, Court. Uh-oh. What is it? Oh, so pretty. Oh, thank you, Mommy.
That's nice, huh, Courtney?
That's a baby.
Hey, now, a little bit harder. Yes, sir. Sit here. Sit there. Some pretty nice Christmas books. Pretty and nice, look. It's a ho-ho book. Okay, she says, where's that other box? Okay. Should we give Daddy this present? Yes. Okay, let's...
Hey, open this pretty one. It has Mickey Mouse on it. Can you open it up?
Oh, boy. Here.
Daddy help ya.
Oh, let's see how these go. Oh, boy. Put it on here. Courtney, go like this.
Yay! Courtney, that's very nice work. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy, the box.
Here's Rudolph. Our poor daddy has a cold.
Oh, boy. Thank you, Court. Thank you.
Very nice, Courtney. You're opening this one all by your own self. Yeah? A little bit more. See this? Pull this off. You want Mommy to try to get it out of there? That sure looks fun. That sure looks like a fun game toy. Looky what it does. Here, turn this way. Looky what it does. Oh, look. And look what this bear does. And these guys, look. This is cute what you got. Look at this, here he comes. Zoom, there he goes. Here. Zoom. Zoom.
Oh, boy, what's in here? Oh, Courtney. Let me see. Let's get it out. Oh, excited. Oh, push. Oh, boy. Oh, did it hurt your finger? I'm sorry. Look. What's this? Courtney? What's this?
Bless you.
Oh, boy, Mommy. Thanks. Frank Sinatra, Daddy likes this. Oh, boy.
Gloves. Mommy got these pretty gloves from you, remember? Nice and soft in there. Here, let's see what this one is. Something in the little box. Honey, you got me this. Wait, you didn't need to. Oh, boy. We're going to have a shopping spree now. Oh, boy, that's nice. Please, thank you.
Welcome.
That is nice. Mommy's surprised I not think we get that.
Did you get a video?
Oh, no! Courtney, look!
You got a video!
Oh, boy!
Todd, let's see if she goes to the VCR with it.
Oh, boy! Courtney! Yay!
No possible way.
Very smart, Courtney.
No way. Yes! You're the smartest one.
You are so smart. You know how the video goes.
Would you like to tell what you did at church? You sat with an entirely different family and switched off between the four of them so they could hold you.
Did you like that video?
You got a video. That's nice. It's a Christmas one. You can listen to it in a wee bit. Oh, let's eat it. Poor Daddy has so runny nose. He looks like Olga. Oh.
Pretty and nice.
He's going, huh? There's nothing there. Is that the right stocking? Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Little baby, you eating your video?
What? Daddy got here. I think I know what this one is. Courtney?
Courtney, can you dance?
Oh, it's Mommy! Very good. Look at Mommy. Oh, boy! What you got in your mouth? Oh, boy, that's Mommy!
Hi.
Thank you, Mommy.
Sure, you're welcome, Lisa.
Thank you very much.
That's your beautiful mother, Courtney. You? Courtney, you're sitting in your mouse? Bring it to Mommy. Can you give it to Mommy? Thank you. Courtney, could you dance? Could you dance? Could you dance for Mommy? Oh, what'd I put in my mouth, Daddy?
Yeah.
Courtney, you have to put cookies on the plate for Santa.
Let's go here.
For Santa, love, Courtney Jo.
That'll be enough for Santa. He's on a diet this year.
Santa Ho-Ho will eat those.
That's for Santa tonight.
That's
when
for
he comes.
Ho-Ho.
Okay. Yeah.
Ho-Ho.
For Santa Claus. Oh. Okay.
So?
You eating Santa's cookies?